scoring perspective, it's going to be okay. But
happy Friday evening and welcome to Prince William Ice Center. Fairfax Bruins versus the Lake Braddock Fairfax Bruins team. CSHL game number 7 of the season for us. This will be game number 9 or 10 for Lake Braddock. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. And as normal, as usual, got Mr. Wayne Stark up here joining. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
Staying warm?
It is cold in here.
It is. It is. You would think they were trying to keep ice cold or something.
Yeah, it's
we're in for a rough week this coming week too.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to get down, but it's good for us folks who have an outdoor rink.
That is true. How's that working out?
It worked out. We actually skated on it a time or two, or I say we as in Brett skated on it a couple times, but it really smoothed out nicely, and we got rain coming in tomorrow, and then
more snow after that, I hear.
Yeah,
couple inches on Sunday. So
hopefully it'll survive until next week, but we'll see what happens.
It's pretty cool to have a rink in your backyard.
Absolutely.
I'd put one in the front yard of my house, but it'd be really small, and I think the HOA would have an issue with that.
They might. They might. But I want to find an HOA that says explicitly that ice rinks are prohibited.
True. I don't think it's in the bylaws of any HOA. I think they might have left that one out.
I hope so. As usual, join our YouTube chat and see your comments live here on the Facebook group, on the Facebook page, on the broadcast, whatever I'm trying to say. And hope everyone enjoys the game. We're short one skater today. Both our goaltenders are out.
Yeah, big travel weekend for some tournaments. Some people left tonight. Some probably leaving tomorrow. So we picked up a loaner goalie, if you will. A young man by the name of Cooper Benyo is helping us out.
Appreciate him coming out and doing that.
Absolutely. Better than putting a 6th skater floating around the crease. So.
Hey, worse things have happened.
True.
One of us get in net.
I'd be a cone, so I'd nominate you for that position.
All right. Well, I don't have a spine, so we'd both be worthless.
Maybe they'd put us both out there.
Yep.
Underway here, first period. Henry into the thing.
Yep.
Into the zone.
Hey, Eugene. Eugene says hi, everybody. Thanks for the reminder today on posting the. He doesn't have Facebook, but I'm glad that his comment snared a.
Absolutely.
Reminder. Here we go to the net.
It's going to be frozen here as we got face-off coming up.
Freeze.
First line's out for Forest Park.
We're going to take a look at the game matchup here in the first line change. We're not going to have time here to do it.
So out there right now, Lito's going to step in and take the face-off. She's out there with Doyle and Henry. Defensively, looks like Bachman and Baskin. Throws it over towards Bachman. Nudge on the boards there. Stays in the zone.
Nice play by the.
Yeah, from his back on the ice, was able to get that out of the zone.
I struggle to find words. What are we going to call this team since we're both Bruins?
I don't know.
Like Fairfax, Braddock?
Yeah, sure. Hopefully the folks at home can follow it. I guess you can't say the black team. That might cause too much problem. Don't want to get any FCC violations.
They're definitely like mixed colors for sure.
Yeah.
This is the team that has all sorts of different looks. Delayed offside. They come back. Brett will dump it in. Second line. Henry's still out from the first line.
Yep.
He's
More
got
changes coming over. Henry in the corner.
Back up to the point.
Campbell fires it in.
Here's a look at our game matchup between these two teams. Lake Braddock is 3-5 on the season. We are 3-3. There's the goals for, goals against. Nathan Chappelle and Elliot Eldridge are their top 2 scorers on this team. So those are the numbers. Those are the players to look for. I didn't pick up their numbers. Nice check from behind by Brett.
Stark on the puck. Poked away. Tried to push it back. Missed his target. Lake Fairfax coming out, or Lake Braddock Fairfax coming out, rather.
Brett lays off that check from behind. He still got him.
Yep.
That was like he really laid off on that. Wow. Okay, I'm kind of surprised because Brett laid off on that. So we're going to go a man down early.
Early, 13-20 first period.
From that angle, that ref is not going to pick up the fact that he really did not hit him that hard. Soft call.
Gonna have to see. I think that ref has a reputation of being very on top of making calls, so we'll have to see how that progresses here tonight. Up top, wow, fired from the point. Braden Montague buries that left side over blocker. 1-0 to Lake Braddock. That's a power play goal, folks.
Fourth shot on goal. 1-0 Lake Braddock. Looks like our third line will be starting here.
Yeah, we got Stevens, Raja, Lemieux. Defensively, Bachman and Baskin. We're short one defenseman on the pairings, so you're going to see a little rotation on the back end there. Raja, red line, gets into the zone. Throws a pass across, nobody home. Loose, popped out.
We can take a look at the starting lineups.
Bachman's going to have to slow it up, cross ice. Lemieux dumps it in, they're going to chase. Round it goes. Stevens in the corner. Tried to throw it in front, picked off. Lake Braddock heading the other way. Bachman slows him down for the moment. Gets into the zone. Trickles on the Lemieux's stick. He's looking for something. Skates up into the neutral ice, center ice, into the zone. Trying to drag around his one man. Gets to the front. Shot down low. Save. Thrown all the way out. That's going to be wide, and icing will be the call on this.
Here's our starting lineups, or projected starting lineups. As you mentioned, actually, this is old. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's an old one there.
Yeah, my bad. My bad.
That's all right.
I'll see
Gremlins in the system.
No, I forgot to download it with the Wi-Fi
worries.
issue. We're running off of a lower Wi-Fi tier here as well. If I hadn't spent a few minutes searching for the Wi-Fi, we would have had that.
All good. I think we can survive. Thrown across. Ooh, through Val.
Martin picks that one up.
Marty on the puck. Trying to pick his Parker out. Gets tipped into the zone. Parker's going to chase. Still below the goal line, but in control of Lake Braddock. Passed up, bouncing puck all the way across. They're going to call a deflection here, so no icing.
This is our
Paddle
fourth
behind
line.
the net.
Fourth line on right now.
Yep, fourth line out. 4 forward lines, and we've got approximately 2.5 defensive lines.
Your math is accurate, sir.
Basic addition I'm all right with. Start getting into the trigonometry and algebra 2 stuff. Kicked in by Parker, trickles in, gonna be covered. Face off upcoming. Line change coming out for Forest Park here. Top line's gonna come out. Lineup wise, we've got Henry, Lido, Doyle, Parisi, Paquette, Stark, Charose, Lemieux, Stevens, Jaden Parker, Martin Weidekoff, Tony Serena, if I'm saying his last name right. Defensively, Baskin, Bachman, Palomino, Campbell, and then Val Resitniak, if I'm saying that correctly.
Resitniak.
Yeah, there we go.
And I believe Shiraz. Raja.
Yeah. I just call him Raja.
Raja. That works.
Try to make it as easy on myself as I can. Doyle coming in.
When in doubt, go with the easiest one.
These pieces picked up by Lido there. Throws it to the front, picked off by Lake Braddock. Nobody was home in the crease for Forest Park. Coming back, Campbell retreating, Bachman retreating with him.
Did we play Lake Braddock in the playoffs last year? Was that one of our wins?
I do not recall. I'd have to look it up. Henry trying to drag it in front, rolled at the last minute. That bounces off the board and out through Bachman. Campbell in center ice. Off the boards to Henry. Henry's able to bring it in offsides, though. Doyle shade late getting out. Good call on the official. I'll give him that one.
Only that one.
Yeah, at least to this point. Second line coming out. Paquette, Stark. And Parisi. This line has a little bit of speed on it if they can get the puck in the zone and do a little chasing. Palomino and Baskin out defensively. Palomino shading his man below the goal line. Still in the corner, battling there. With Braddock on it. Stark slides over. He slides down, but is able to get the puck out. Parisi carries it into the corner. Stark breaks towards the net, thrown in through the face-off dot, but it was deflected. All the way down. Icing will be the call. 9:50 first period. Forest Park in an early hole after that power play goal for Lake Braddock. 1-0. Oscar, don't forget to put out about liking your channel. I know you needed some subscribers.
Oh, thank you.
Right?
I appreciate that.
Tell them what to do, because I'm a neophyte when it comes to that.
All good.
High off the boards, bouncing puck out of the zone. Palomino on it. Turns with it. Picks off Parisi. Parisi able to get around one. Just out of his reach, but it falls to Paquette. Brett throws it through. Oh! Stark was there, tried to tip it, just out of his reach. Up the boards. Baskin slides over to hold it in for the moment. Lake Braddock throws it out. Pitch and catch between the D-men there.
You know, it's a little hard to pick up the difference between the jerseys. You know,
It's
there's
that sublimated design, and it's the same bear.
yeah, there's
the
a little
same bear head.
There's just enough white in some of them where the
Yeah.
fronts of them kind of look the same.
Puck turned over in neutral ice, fired in. No icing on this. Baskin on the puck. Line change. Stark stays out with Paquette and Baskin. Chipped on the boards, thrown out as far as neutral ice, back down. Paddled into the corner by Bento. And taking a minute to get used to that name, as I'm not used to seeing that name. Up into his glove, he's going to hold it.
Yep.
Face off coming up.
So as Wayne was just mentioning, I'm fishing for support for this channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Got some really cool projects coming up here pretty soon. Could definitely use the subscribers. Thanks for your support. Was that good enough?
That sounded good to me.
Okay, I'm not a
Reflected
professional.
and coming
but
the other way. This looks like a Stevens coming through. Chipped into the corner. Forest Park finding a way to get some shots on net as it's
nice play by Resetniak. Otherwise, that guy would have been off to the races.
dumped in by Lake Braddock. Around the net. Campbell on it. Loose puck in the face-off dot. Lake Braddock back on it. Shadowed there by Val. Thrown in front. Wide open. Good save there. Cooper comes up big there. Point blank shot. Came big. Kept it out of the net. Lake Braddock still on the puck. Raja pushes his man. Val on the puck. Chipped away. Good poke check. Fired, but that never made it to the net. Kicked along here by Lemieux. Lemieux skating up with it. Looks up.
Nice move.
Nice move. Great moves. Lemieux
Beautiful,
with some silky
beautiful.
hands. Well done, kid. Lemieux. Nice silky move right through the slot there. Ties this one up. 7:39. First period. Really excellent job controlling that puck.
His first goal of the season, I believe.
I think that's his first, might be his first career high school goal here
No
for
kidding.
Forest Park. I believe so. I'd
Well,
have to check the stat sheets for that, but I believe that might be his first one.
maybe that's why the celebration.
You always
He
got
earned
to
it.
celebrate.
He earned it.
Certainly did on that. Marty on the puck. Dumps it to the blue line, held out. Bachman on it, throws it in. Marty's going to chase. Gets a stick in there. Oop. Whistle on the play here.
Up
I
into
think
the
that went
netting.
up to the net.
Yes, sir.
Hard to see in that blind corner.
There we go. We'll take a look at our starting lineups in just a minute. I did a little sneak peek. We got it downloaded real quick.
Excelente.
Problems, modern day
Loose
problems.
puck picked up by Lake Braddock. They're going to skate it out. 1-1 tie here.
Nice play by the defender, Ryan.
Throws it in. Parker's on that. Going to chase it down up the boards. Marty over. Dumps it a little bit lower. Parker skates. Puts pressure on the forecheck. Turned over. Serena there. Some younger names coming out here for Forest Park with the numbers, which is good. Get them some experience. Bachman back on the puck. Up high off the boards. Icing will be the call on this one as it
Yes,
goes
sir.
all the way down.
Want to do some light reading?
Sure, why not?
Let's go for it.
Reading is fundamental.
You want to do this one?
Sure.
Go for it.
What do you call two monkeys that share an Amazon account?
What do you call two monkeys?
Primates.
What's that? No, not yet. But if you know somebody, let us know. I could use some infusion and some cash into the broadcast. Get some real commentators in here.
Reverses that. Tristan Doyle up the boards. Couldn't get it up. Lake Braddock on it. Bouncing puck. Comes to Henry's stick. He's got some speed going in. Lito's behind.
He's got numbers if he turns
He's in
quickly.
the front. Throws it out front. Ooh, paddle. Paddle on the goaltender. Broke that centering pass up. Lito was on the doorstep. Henry back on the puck. Drags it in. Kind
Little
of
interference
hit there. Could have been interference. Could have been a knee on knee too. So whistle on that on the icing.
Our next game next Friday, 8:30, will be at St. James.
Busy weekend that weekend.
W.T. Woodson Robinson. And then a quick turnaround on the 26th. We'll also have a couple games.
Yeah, that's the makeup game for Woodbridge on the 26th. So 2 games in 3 days.
Yay,
Get
hockey.
Out. Stark on the loose puck there. Got it chipped away. Back on it in the corner. I don't know if that was poked away, passed away. Off the boards. Campbell on it. He's mobbed there by nice defensive play. Getting in. Good back check there. Breaks that shot up, though it made it through. Battling along the boards. 2-on-1. Chipped out to center ice. Breezy chasing that down, but Lake Braddock controls. Splits the offensive guys. Drops it in the zone. Campbell back on it, behind his own net, spins away from the pressure, has a little time. Ooh, tried to find Parisi, but he was looking to the other side. Quick pass gets Lake Braddock in the zone. Slid across, unable to handle the pass was the centerman there. Bouncing puck, stepping up on it. Baskin gets the jump into the zone. Drop back, Parisi on it. Parisi trying to get it to the front. Good poke check there by Lake Braddock. 2-on-1, 1-on-none now. Bachman trying to get back. Does, but it's just a dot to dot and in. 2-on-1 breakaway there. Not much Cooper could do about that. Getting stretched out on the ice and out of position.
Yeah. Down here in the offensive zone, we had a couple of pinches by defense.
Nobody dropped to hold that second defenseman when Baskin went up.
Owen dropped down to play the line. He got that receive puck, but then he pushed forward as well.
Yeah.
So.
Well, bad break for the Forest Park coming in, gobbled up. 4:45 first period, 2-1 to Lake Braddock. Face-off coming up left-hand side here. Third line out as Lemieux took that face-off. He's with Stevens and Raja. Fired in. Ooh, tip there. Bachman was able to settle that down, get it out of the zone. Stevens forechecking. Thrown to the stick, turned over there. Lemieux on it to
man
Stevens.
Open in front.
Stevens tried to throw it in front. Good defense blocked that pass.
Had a man open early if he would have pulled that trigger.
Half a second too late on going it. Lake Braddock the other way, 3-on-2. Somebody's got to get back on that. There we go, turned over to Stevens in the faceoff dot. Loose puck though. Chipped down below the goal line. Val over to the corner. Collision there. Raja trying to get it back to Val. Val on it, trying to pick something out from center. You unable to pick that down. Blocker down on the long shot. Off the board, still held in, fired back. Into the opposite corner, Bachman all over the ice. A lot of energy from him so far in this game. Checked off there by Lemieux. Still Lake Braddock's able to control. Come on, guys. There you go. Hit there. Puck turned over to Val. Val on it. Reverses. Bachman in the corner. Flipped up off the glass. Bouncing puck out. Little pressure release. Lake Braddock.
He dumps
it in his own zone. A little bit of an errant pass there. They're able to recover and come out with it. Turned over there. Ooh, that was a little bit of a late hit there on Palomino, in my opinion. Puck was long gone, but I don't officiate the games. Lemieux back on it, trying to find something here as it skates up the ice. Off the far boards. Chipped in there by Parker. Lake Braddock fires it back. Picked off there by Marty at center ice. He's in. 1-on-3 here. Gets a shot off. Puck loose. Fired out of the zone. Palomino retreats. No icing on this. That was waved off as he gets on the puck here below his goal line. Fired pass, chipped up here by Serena. Tony. I'm going to call him Tony.
That was offside.
Offsides on the call.
2:31 left to go here in the first period.
(2-1) Lake Braddock. Marty's going to take this draw here with Tony and Parker on him. His left and right, back to Palomino. Palomino throws it in the zone through Parker. Off the boards and out. They're going to have to touch up here. Offsides.
So in the home stretch of the season here.
Yep.
Getting close.
Down to the last 4.
Getting close to the end.
January 31st will be the last regular season game. We will also be doing our annual senior night to honor our graduating seniors just before that game. And then the playoffs start the following weekend. Maybe 2 weeks? I do have the schedule at home. I don't have the dates in front of me, though. Chipped up, caught, held on. We're going to have a face-off coming up.
There's another popular tournament weekend coming up. I believe it's in early February. But I think
President's Day weekend.
Yeah, I think they normally skip that for the playoffs.
They usually
don't
do. They usually do, yeah. It's too hard to get a complete team together when, you know, everybody's got their guns out of town.
Yep. Also not fair.
Correct. Keeps it a little more balanced. Bachman on the puck. Backhands it into the zone. Doyle there. Unable to really break Lake Braddock down. Doyle backhands it in the zone. Henry's on the chase here behind the net. He's going to get there. Trickles in on goal. Played out. Gaskin slowed it down, but unable to hold the zone. On the puck
Too
now.
many men. That was close.
Yeah.
If I was a player on the ice, I would have shot it right into his belly.
That would have been a good heads-up play to draw that penalty.
Yep.
Below the goal line, into the corner, we can't see. Bachman pinches in, bouncing puck. Lake Braddock able to throw it out. Unable to connect as it comes down. Icing waved off on this as well. Baskin gets to the puck. Nudge there, puck comes free. Bachman on it, backhanded over towards Doyle. Doyle trying to get on the end. A little collision there between two. Flipped in. I believe Cooper got a piece of that. Fired back in by Lake Braddock, though. Baskin over, up the boards to Sophia. Sophia turns on it. Trying to get it out of the zone. Turned over. Fired down. Ooh. Tipped in. No whistle.
No whistle.
Now there's a whistle. I guess that must have just trickled behind him and there was no whistle, so.
Yeah, it was loose.
The whistle eventually came.
34.3 seconds left.
It was a good tip right in front. Nice job on the goalie to keep that out, although it did squeak through, but whistle draws for the face-off. Something about where...
Yeah, the player wasn't lined up in hash marks. They were inside. So they kicked the center off.
There's not something you see every day. Oh, fed in front. Couldn't get on the end of it, though. Lake Braddock with a little pressure here in the closing seconds of the first period. Baskin over, pins his man. Doyle down as well. 3 in that corner battling out. Baskin over, Sophia over. Still loose along those boards. 12 seconds. Doyle back on the end of it as he comes away with the puck.
At this
Spins
point,
the other way. Just kind of lift that up, maybe kill a little time. Gets it over towards Henry. Henry spins with it. Whistle on the offsides, and the period ends.
Wonder if they're going to give us that second back.
I'm not sure it would matter much. We'll see in a few moments here.
Yep, we'll be back in just a minute. back.
Well,
We'll talk about that next
yeah,
intermission.
sounds good. I'm
Super
curious.
secret stuff.
Top secret.
Super
Dun,
secret.
dun, dun.
Yep. So here's our starting lineups from that I was unable to get up in the first period. No jokes. Only 5 defensemen.
Giggity.
Giggity.
All right.
So, yeah,
Hopefully we get a little more collected here. We were a little loosey-goosey on form in that first period with some of the defensive breakdowns. So settle down, get used to it, get back in the game here as we start the period with the second line out. Brett, Dylan, and Owen. Defensively, Palomino and Campbell. Puck dropped in. Paquette backhands it up, unable to get it up higher. Flushes out. Campbell there, though, to seal that off. Again, battling on this near board. Just out of sight. Comes out. Paquette behind his own net. Throws it towards Parisi. Bounces off out of the zone. Parisi's able to pick it up.
Go around him.
Chips it in, trying to go around. Took a weird bounce off the glass there.
Ref held the
Down
whistle
in the
up to his
corner.
mouth. He almost called it an icing or offsides.
Coming out, 2-on-1 developing. Stark trying to get back to help out Palomino.
Oh,
Fired in, good save there by Cooper into the corner. Fired in front, blocked by Palomino. Got his feet around, up the boards, but not out. That is going to stay in. Back on Palomino, high off the boards. Stark gets it to Paquette. Paquette finds Parisi going in. Parisi around one, trying to break towards the net. Backhand high off the goalie. Nice, good look there. Up the boards. Campbell skating back on it. 13:52, second period, 2-1, Lake Braddock. Campbell on the puck, trying to skate it out. He is able to do that. Getting hacked all the way.
he was trying to score last week, if you remember.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more contained. Ooh, fired out front, loose puck.
Backhanded
Oscar
just
backhanded
wide.
Just wide. More like that, though. That was get some good shift work. Fired back down. Val on the ice. He's going to go into that corner, gather the puck in. Slams on the break, turns. Fires out through Stark towards Raja. Fired back in the zone, whistle.
They're going to call that an icing. It looked like he was across the red line
I
to me.
thought he was across the red line, too, so that's why I was kind of puzzled why that whistle went off.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Sure. Stark's going to go off. Brett's going to go off. Third line out. Stevens, Lemieux, Raja. Defensively, it looks like it's Val and Ryan Bachman. Lemieux to take the draw. Gets it over to Stevens. Stevens trying to find some space. Ryan steps in the zone. Fired wide of the net. Val over to seal that wall. Fired down low, right in on goal. He's going to hold it. Face off coming up.
It sure is cold in here.
It is cold in here.
I keep alternating hands, putting one hand
We
in.
got to get you some ice. Remember Isotoners? The Dan Marino commercial, take care of the hands that take care of you.
Yeah, the problem is you can't use them for touchpads or anything
That's
I
true.
got going on up here.
That's
so.
true. They've got to have some pair out there that has the touchability. If they make motorcycle gloves that let you touch a screen. Whoa, centered. Ooh,
Nice
good
defensive
stick
play
there
there
by Val.
Yep.
That's the second one of the game, if I'm not mistaken. A good defensive play that breaks something up. That was down low. On it now is Lemieux trying to skate it out. Actually, Bachman had to back that up and get it out. Loose puck picked up by Lake Braddock. Head of steam as he comes up the ice. Bachman backing them down. Turned over, Lemieux, Stevens. Stevens on it.
Yeah, jammed him on that.
Yeah. I don't think he was expecting it. Down the ice, icing. 12-10, second period. Forest Park still behind, 2-1. Third line coming out. Sorry, fourth line should be coming out. Yep.
Yes, sir.
I apologize for the snafu. Tony, Marty, Baskin, Parker, and Palomino. Palomino throws it up the center. That's picked up. Ooh, fired down low. Body's on the ice. Never made it through. Palomino fighting in that corner. Slides it across. Turned over. Bouncing puck. Loose in the corner. Baskin over there. Parker comes over. Fired in. Turned aside. all the way up the boards and out. Tony on the forecheck there, but Lake Braddock gets it up to the center line. Dumped in the zone. They're going to chase. Seems to be their MO. They dump it in and chase a lot. Ooh, centered. Baskin there, though. Turned over, though, in the slot. Unable to control is Lake Braddock. Baskin back on it in the corner. Trying to find some daylight here as he gets up as far as midboards. Nudge there out. Get it out. Marty on it. Gets around one. Ooh, stick in the feet there, but he didn't go down. Shot. Loose puck dropped. I think the goalie dropped it intentionally to get into his defense men in front of him. Whistle on the icing. It's kind of weird the way he dropped that puck. It almost looked like he meant to do it, but I'm not sure if he did or not. We got to get in on those rebounds. First
On
line
purpose,
out.
Huh?
Yeah, it was weird the way he dropped it. Kind of resembled like, you know, almost in soccer where the goalie will catch it but drop it at the guy's feet.
Gotcha. Soccer. You mean football?
Depends on what country we're in. Turned by Val. Nice move to get it to Doyle. Doyle spins off the boards. Nice move. Men down low. Need to fire that wide of the net coming out. Campbell back on the puck. He's getting harassed there. Spins out of trouble. Back on the puck. Throws it cross ice off the boards.
That's going to be right on net, too, if it goes.
Yes, it is. No icing on that. Goalie's going to cover it. Whistle on the play.
We'll take it.
Sure. Better than an icing. Keeps face-off down in the offensive zone. Tristan Doyle, Sophia, and Luke Henry. Val and Campbell defensively. Lake Braddock wins the draw. Trying to get it out. Turned over Henry with a shot. I think that got blocked in front. Never made it down on goal. Turned over there. Campbell on it. Throws it to Doyle. Doyle tees it up. Hits the man right in front, so that's blocked. Centered. Loose puck. Fight forward in the crease. Turn Lake Braddock out. It's a good opportunity there by Forest Park. Lake Braddock comes in. Quick shot. Gloved. Held. Whistle. Face off upcoming. 10-15 second period. Forest Park down 2-1. Starting to put a little more pressure on the last couple shifts. So hopefully that's a good omen of things to come here as the game progresses. Second line out. Paquette, Stark, Parisi. Offensively, it looks like Baskin and Bachman. B&B. Kicked up the boards, shoved back down. Lake Braddock peels it away, coming down. Oscar, Brett. I keep wanting to call Brett
That's
Oscar.
the second time.
I know, it's the second time it's squeaked out. I didn't think you caught the first one. Ooh,
no, I
tied up
heard
in
it.
Center.
I'd let it go.
Bachman fires it up. Held at the point. Fired back down. Tip just
Wide open
wide
net.
net. Oh. He had all day to gather that in a wide open net. 3-1, Lake Braddock.
Ay, ay, ay. Unable to get a breakout of our own zone led to that.
Nope, yep. And just the puck came right off the boards, right to him with nothing but net to shoot at. Come on, boys, let's go.
Oof.
Gathered in, held. Face-off upcoming. Parisi's going to step in and take this draw. Lake Braddock controls, drops it below the goal line, comes around into the corner. Brett's there. Gets it up the boards. Baskin to carry out. Parisi with him. Gets in the zone, still with Baskin on the puck. Trying to feed it out front, blocked along the wall. Parisi's going to jump in there, but up the boards, bounced off and out. Bachman comes sliding back on it. Off the boards is Stark. He's got to gather that puck in. Tries to turn with it, gets it a little further. Parisi's able to get that off the bounce. Slides in, try to go 5-hole. 2 shots in there, unable to get in. Loose puck picked up by Lake Braddock, skated up. Into center ice, into the zone. Palomino on it. Throws it around the boards. It's going to trickle out. Lake Braddock's going to have to touch up. Parisi's still out. Stark goes for a change with a Brett. Fired across here.
Odd time for a line change on a rush.
Yes, bad time. Oh, caught the post and bounced out. Lucky break there for Forest Park. Comes Parisi. Parisi drags around one. Nice move. Buzz in front.
Oh, nice shot.
Man, had a little daylight there. Couldn't get it in the back of the net. Good save by the goalie. That was Stevens. Stevens back on the puck. Trying to fire it down. Lemieux from
Hey,
an
that's
odd
in.
angle.
Oh,
No.
it bounced.
Bounced off the
It
side
bounced
there.
off the back of the net. I
It was
saw.
a good look, though. Nice poke check there. Slows that puck down. Just frantic play right now. Just all over the place. Palomino near boards. Tried to get it up to Raja. Fired back down. He can't seem to get it up. Ooh, quick shot. Good
Covered
save
up that
there.
5-hole quickly.
Yes. Stevens able to break out, finds Raja. Raja back to, just beyond Stevens' reach, but they get in the zone, turned over, flipped up, settled down there by Val. Val on it. Stood up at the blue line as the puck comes back. Stevens on it, throws it, but picked off by Lake Braddock in new center line, drops it in. Just avoids icing. Skated up now, Lemieux along the boards, loose puck at the blue line. He goes down.
He's safe.
Yep.
Goes ahead for a
Ice
slide.
is slippery. Puck chipped up. Val's gonna have to slide back. Forecheck coming to him towards Palomino. Palomino backhands it to Raja. Raja can't get it out of the zone. Tied up there is Lemieux. Palomino slides over to chop that pass off. Lake Braddock still in the zone. Face-off dot. Slides it in front. Off the skates of Palomino to Raja. Raja gets it out of the zone. Dump it in.
He was onside, but someone else on the right side was up.
Yeah, I think that might have been Tony coming off the bench. Might have been offside. Fourth line out. Jaden Parker, Tony. Stark comes over. I guess, he's getting his mouth guard. He's going back. So it's Marty, Tony, Jaden.
I hope he washes that before he puts it back in his mouth.
Yeah, he won't.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's pretty. He loses it about 13 times a game. One game he got a equipment penalty, 10 minutes in the box for losing his mouth guard constantly.
No
the ref
kidding.
was not happy. Yeah, true story. Turned over there by Marty. Marty tries it in front. Ooh, couldn't find the other end of that connection as Lake Braddock skates it out. Campbell back.
I shouldn't joke about this, but
Splits the
Denters.
defenders. Parker with a nice little move. Yeah, if he ever gets hit, he's going to regret it, but trying to pick off Marty there, unable to do so as Lake Braddock controls at center ice. Nope,
That's going to
turned
take
over.
a nice bounce.
Yes, Marty's trying to break down his defenseman. Comes out, not in the zone yet, but there we go. Now it is 2-on-2, 2-on-3 development shot, turned into the corner. Fired back out, high off the blocker, covered up. Cooper with a good job to freeze that puck.
Once again, subbing in for our team here today, Cooper Benyo from West Springfield.
Yes, West Springfield. Had to think about that for a second. I think it might be one of the first times we've ever had to borrow a goalie, actually, certainly in recent memory. Sophia up the boards, fires that in. They're going to chase this down. Doyle gets on the end of it. Ooh, takes a nice hit there. He's still tied up in that corner, going back and forth. The ref is keeping an eye on that as the puck comes all the way down. Bachman fires it around the boards. Yep, that's going to make it out. Henry on his man, turned over to the far side of the ice. Lake Braddock in. Dragging Val. Val with a good recovery there, though. Down low in the feet. Comes to Val again. Loose puck on the side. Sophia picks it up, fires it up towards Henry. Henry and Luke gets into the zone. Nice little move there. He's in on the keeper. Good shot. Save. Held in the zone by Val. Val playing well tonight. 4:50 on the clock, second period. Forest Park down 3-1. Play seems to be very frenetic and frantic. Henry in, gets the blue line, tried to go around, broke it up there. Bouncing puck over Sophia's stick.
Tried to split both defenders who are right next to one another.
Sophia takes her man in the corner. Lake Braddock able to skate it out though. Ooh, little collision there to the pole.
Yeah, the The stanchion caught him.
Yeah, hitting's starting to pick up a little bit. Doyle on the end of this, looking for something to skate out. Gets around his man. Nice little move there to get it up to Bachman, who drops it in the zone. Ryan with a nice drop in there. Sophia chasing behind the net. Stark comes over the boards. Bouncing puck out of the zone. Palomino over. Dropped in behind the goal. Ryan's going to have a chance to kind of take a minute and see. Fires it across. Henry, they caught him in a change. Henry with Parisi. Parisi, a little bit of a tough pass to handle, but.
Oh, boy. Nice play by Brady.
Are flying. Campbell with a nice job. High off the glass. Glove down, but it came right to the top of the blue line. Stark back on it. Trying to get it in. Gets around
he got out of
one.
the way of 2 hits.
Puck turned over. Thought they might have had a good 2-on-1 there. Unlucky. Fired out. All the way down. Icing. .322 second period. Bruins down 3-1. Trying to get something going here. Put a little pressure on. Hitting starting to pick up.
Trying to figure out what they're doing over here.
They were short a man on the Lake Braddock side. Parisi steps in to take the draw towards Stark. He's able to chip it around. Fired in front right through. Ooh, Paquette was tied up by the D-man. Kicked out, hit the back of a skate, but Lake Braddock's able to get into the zone. Fired wide of the net, near boards. Fired down. Ooh, that took a bounce right off of Brett's skate and out. Stark trying to pick it up on the rush. Over-skated. Parisi back on it. He's trying to get out of the zone now. Turns his corner, gets in there, gains the blue line. Through the face-off dot. Behind the net, still on it, fires it out front. Ooh, Brett just, Brett just wide. See, now I'm second guessing myself.
Owen has been hustling the last couple shifts.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed. Talented player, turned over. Fed out front, shot, good glove save. Wow. Wow, what an opportunity. Good centering pass, good shot, unlucky. Goalie with a good save there, able to get a glove over. Keep it up, boys. It'll come, keep grinding it away. 2:34 second period, 3-1 Lake Braddock. Raja Lemieux, Stevens, Val, and Bryce out defensively. Below the goal line, bouncing puck. Lake Braddock coming the other way with some steam. Trying to split. Pass just out of reach. Bryce over.
Game clock is not moving.
Clock!
I thought it was me for a second there.
Nope. Fed through to the slot, fired up.
Off the post.
Hit the crossbar
and
right
the post,
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew. Dodge another bullet there. Poster, goalie's best friend.
Aye, aye, aye.
Lemieux able to get in there. He's the lone goal scorer for Forest Park. Covered up by the goalie. Face-off coming left-hand side. Lemieux, Stevens, Raja. Defensively, Baskin and the name I cannot say, so Val.
Resetniak.
Resetniak. See, I can say it after you say it, so keep it up. Keep me hooked on phonics, okay? Chipped up,
It's a team
high
effort,
off the glass.
buddy. Team effort.
Lemieux on it. Around his own net. Trying to skate up this near side here. Chips it up. He's going to chase his own dump. Fired out off the boards. Raja on the puck, looking for something. Tries to fire in Val. No icing. Val in there. Ooh, come together. He's good. Back on his feet. Uh-oh. 2-on-1 developing. Lemieux trying to hustle back to give Bryce a hand. Bryce goes down. Good save. 2 good saves in there. Fired right out. Point blank again. Another one.
Jeez. Puck still loose, and it's in.
Oh, and it goes in. They had about 5 shots in there, and they just shoved it in the goal.
They might watch this goal out.
Little chippy down there. Looks
Definitely
like
some
words being
penalties.
said between a Lake Braddock player and Lemieux. Lemieux goes to the box, and the Lake Braddock.
Misconduct each. So no time on the clock. No time on the clock. So 2 penalties each. On sportsmanlike conduct and misconduct.
Oof. Who is that for our team?
That's Alex Lemieux for our
Okay.
team. I don't know who went for Lake Braddock. Looks like they're going to get matching. And I thought I heard him say 2 minutes.
Yeah, 10.
5 on 5.
Yeah, I heard 10 minutes.
Okay.
2 10-minute misconducts.
All right. Maybe that's the 2 I heard was him saying
Yep.
2 10 minutes. So they're going to be out deep into the 3rd period. Adjustments are going to have to be made with that. Back to hockey here. 2nd period, 1:12 on the clock. Forest Park still down 4-1 now. Bit of a hole now that they got to climb out. Battle along the boards. Parker, Tony, Palomino, Marty fired in on Cooper. He's going to cover that up. Face-off coming up. 59.4 seconds remaining in the 2nd period. Change coming up. Out comes the first line. Doyle, Henry, Lido. Defensively, Bachman, Palomino. So Ryan and Daniel out there. Face up, tied up, loose puck still. Trickles in. Palomino gets it below the goal line. Turns with it. Splits his men. Picks out Doyle. Doyle spins with it. Gets in the zone. Chips it over to Sophia. Chipped up the boards. Palomino gets it down lower. Lake Braddock below the own line. Gathers it in. Battle below the line. Trickles out far side. Doyle on the puck. Turned over there. Fired out. Palomino's going to have to retreat on this and pick it up. 25 seconds remaining in the period. Cross ice. Out of the zone. Off the boards. Bachman there. Battling. Dumped in. Wide of the net. Palomino back on it. Fired up the far side.
Too many men.
Too many men.
There we go.
Penalty
They got
coming
it.
up.
They got it.
Forest Park's going to pick up their first power play very late in the 2nd period, so we're going to have most of this in the 3rd, which is a good way to start the 3rd period. Two minutes, too many men.
You could pull the goaltender and put 6 on 4 here real quick, but
You could try it.
You have to
I
make
don't think
sure
they're going
if-
to do that.
make sure if they win the faceoff, you dive.
Yeah. Certainly may have been worth a shot there. Back underway.
There we go.
Good quick shot there by Sophia. Blocked. Tried the wrap. And there's the horn ending the 2nd period. Forest Park down 4-1. We'll be right back. Not usually. Only on the weekends, man.
Only on the weekends.
Only on the weekends.
Wayne is sporting a purse up here, just FYI for those at home. Looks so, looks natural on you.
It matches my eyes, I guess, but it's pretty much a neutral beige-ish So it goes with anything. Good
Okay.
about town.
All right. No judgment. It's 2025.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Sometimes you're called to do things, you know.
Yep, absolutely. Do things like subscribe to channels. If you all haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Definitely need your support for some upcoming projects.
Definitely help a brother out, right?
Help a brother out. That would be great.
Line one out. Luke, Sophia, Tristan. Defensively, Bryce and Ryan. Bachman. 15 minutes on the clock. Starting on the power play here, Forest Park. Dump down the ice. High school rules, there's no icing when they dump it down on the penalty kill, so don't look for those whistles. Fired across by Doyle off the boards.
Took a weird bounce.
Yeah, it did take a weird bounce. It's going to make us back all the way down. Bryce on the puck. Quick spin away from his forechecker. Picks out Sophia. Sophia able to turn with that. Trying to find some room to get in the zone. Does. Feeds herself into that corner. Loose puck. Ryan able to get a foot to it, but it comes out of the zone. Gonna have to clear again. Touch up. Do this one more time.
Hard pass up to
Yeah,
Luke.
Henry able to control. That
That was a
certainly had
little-
some sauce on it.
Little unnecessary. That
Over to Sophia. Sophia fired down. Ooh, bouncing puck. Good pass. A little bit too much bounce to it.
Come on,
Luke
guys.
couldn't get
Someone's
on
got
it.
to.
Tristan Doyle spinning from the little miscommunication, I think, there between the two of them. Fired in, held. Face off upcoming left-hand side.
45 seconds to go on the penalty.
I think Forest Park needs to strike here. I think we need to strike here. It could be rough sledding here. We got to take advantage of this opportunity. Coming out, we've got Owen, Dylan, Brett, Palomino. Fed back to Campbell. Campbell to Brett. Brett along those boards, drops it down low. Parisi rubbed out, but still on it. Loose, other side. Stark drifting over to help out in that corner. Can't really tell what's going on. Coming away is Parisi. High, gloved.
Nice
Held
save.
on. 27 seconds remaining in the power play for Forest Park. We'll try to get a shot in here, coming to the right face-off dot. Owen ties up in the face-off dugout. Brett trying to fire in, deflected. Stark over there. Throws, I don't know where he was trying to put that, but it's chipped out of the zone. Probably tried to get it across to the point. Unlucky.
Oh, boy.
Turned over there by Campbell in, 1-0. Oh, Campbell has to pick up a penalty there, but I don't think he had much of a choice.
Seven seconds left on the penalty. On the original penalty.
Yeah, Campbell's going to go here. I don't think the coaching staff was very happy on this call. Slash. 2 minutes slashing.
So we skate 4-on-4 for 7 seconds.
And then we'll go a man down for the remaining minute 53. Fired from the point, chipped in. Covered up there by Cooper. Nice job on that chip. The deflection. 2 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Lake Braddock able to win the draw. Fired, gloved, held, face-off coming up. So from power play to penalty kill, 5-on-4 for Lake Braddock.
Definitely don't need to let any more goals in.
No, absolutely not. Rice and Ryan out defensively. Henry and Sophia out on the forward line. Sophia takes the draw. Henry's able to pick up this puck. Able to hold off one. They're doing a good job sandwiching him out tonight. That's interference right there. That should have been interference, in my opinion. Up towards Sophia. Sophia dumps it to Luke. Luke in. Just lost the handle there at the last minute. Unlucky. 12:42 on the clock. Third period. Nice keep in there by Henry. Lake Braddock back on the puck. Flips it up the boards and out all the way down. Icing is going to be waved off here, so got to be careful with 2 men rushing in. Minute 14 on the kill for Forest Park. Held in by Lake Braddock. Quick shot wide of the net. Gathered in by Lake Braddock. Opposite point. Chipped out there by Bryce. Nice job to relieve some pressure. Luke on the forecheck. Took a stick to the head. Again, not called. Missing some stuff that could really be helping us.
Yeah.
Bryce trying
There's
to carry
too many
it in.
men on the ice. Hey, that was too many.
Too many men again. Oh, no. Tristan kind of tried to slide it back and didn't get enough on it, but Cooper's able there to catch that shot and hold it. Again, Lake Braddock gets away with too many men on the ice. About 3 or 4 penalties in there that should have been called. But that's part of the game. Can't get them all. 11:51, third period. Forest Park down 4-1. 38 seconds remaining on the kill here for them. Parisi, Bachman. I can't see who's in the face-off dot in the moment. I think is that Tristan?
Yeah, I can't tell. Equipment
Mouth
issue
guard's
behind.
on the ice. Somebody's mouth guard.
Sure you guys really want to touch that. Yeah, he
Yeah,
put it on his
The ref
arm.
certainly doesn't want to get tetanus or whatever else might be on that.
It's something you don't see every day. He's holding it
Wow.
on his arm.
He's even got gloves on and doesn't want to touch that thing. Serving it up on a platter. I think he's trying to find the owner, which if I had money, I would say.
That's Brett's. Oh, wait, he threw it in there. So it's somebody on his side.
It's not Dylan's, which I'm surprised. I thought maybe it was going to Dylan, but looked a little too bright, the color. Tristan gets that below the goal line. Baskin hauls that in, bouncing puck.
High
Hot stick.
Thank you.
Yep, that's picked up there by Tristan. And Lake Braddock couldn't touch it because of the high stick call.
Good play by Tristan just to
Yeah,
play it
just
back
kill
there.
some time here. Nicely done, down to 10 seconds in the penalty.
Slashed a couple of times.
Yeah, they won't call that. They'll call that soft hit, though, early in the first period.
Now
Back
is
to
when you
Doyle.
ice it.
To Parisi.
Okay, well, we were back to even
Even
strength.
strength. All right. That was batted down again. Bryce on the puck. High off the glass into the zone. Out is Stark, Paquette, Parisi. Ryan couldn't hold it in there, but back there with him is Val. Val's on the puck. Cross ice pass, far side.
Ooh.
Coming off. Brett just able to get enough on there. Puck comes in. Fired through center all
Should be
the
an
way
icing.
down. It is going to be an icing. Well, Forest Park is going to turn this game. They need to start doing it now.
Need something.
Need a spark. Need a spark. Need something here.
It's too cold outside for a spark.
That's just what we need, a little fire. Spark leads the fire. Good warm up. Marty steps in to take the straw. He's got Tony and Jaden with him. Back to Palomino. Palomino fans on the shot. Val with a nice job skating back to slow that momentum. Good job. Val's my player of the game so far. He's been playing a very strong, solid game there defensively for Forest Park. Getting him out of some tight spots. Here he is,
goes.
rushing up the ice.
Get a goal.
Be nice to see him get on the score sheet to Marty in the dot. High shot. He's wide and high. Flipped out, bouncing puck. Give and go works there as Lake Braddock's in. Right.
Wow.
That's in, 5-1.
That's a highlight reel goal for sure. That was a thing of beauty.
Good effort.
Little inside out move. Jumped around the player.
Yep.
Backhand shot in the net. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that's some good stuff for Lake Braddock.
Yeah, good result for them so far to this point. 5-1 on the scoreboard, 9:53 on the clock, third period. Forest Park coming back with their first line. Doyle on the puck.
Not sure why he pulled up on that one.
I'm not sure either. battling along the near boards here. Campbell at the point, Sophia with him. Sophia slides over, trying to dig that puck out. Lake Braddock, ooh, Campbell with a nice little foot to hold that in for the moment, but Lake Braddock's gonna get that out. Played with a high stick.
Yeah, he played with a high stick.
Yeah,
I hear a couple fans saying no.
Good call.
Shots on goal are 22-14 in favor of Lake Braddock Fairfax. They're going to take this one all the way back into our zone.
Intent?
Yep.
Sophia's going to take the face-off here. One back to Campbell. Campbell on the puck. Quick turn gets him up the ice. Cross-ice pass. Kicked down by Lake Braddock. Fired back in.
That should be an icing.
Nope, waved off.
Okay.
Gaskin has to retreat back. Gets it up the zone, up the boards. Henry on it now. Skating up through center. Gains the blue line.
Keep going around him.
Trying to go over. Tried to feed it out front. We're just not getting some bounces tonight.
No, sir. None of the bounces are going our way.
No. Nice move there by Henry. Trying to skate in. Held up by Lake Braddock. Fired across the ice. Good pass there. Doyle trying to pick somebody out. Couldn't get enough on the pass. Good defense there as Lake Braddock gets back in the zone. 2-on-2. I think that was a good stick there by Baskin to break that pass up. I couldn't tell though. Henry into the zone. Puck turned over. Parisi over. Backhands it into the corner. Turned over there at the face-off dot. Floated out.
He whiffed on it, but that ended up going off the side of the net.
Up the mid boards. Not out though yet. Now it is. Parisi on the end of that puck, trying to get in with some speed. Gets in the zone, poked away, comes out. Parisi on it. Oh, D went down. Owen with a quick shot, blocked there. Loose puck, nobody could get on the end of it. Bachman on the end of it now, chipped. Missed the tip, gathered in with the glove. Face-off coming up. Right-hand side.
Just occurred to me we never took a look at the standings this game, so there's where we currently are. We're tied with 4 other teams at 6 points.
Not looking very good to stay tied right now, though.
No.
Although we do have a couple. Lake Braddock has a game or so in hand.
That's something you don't see every
nope,
day.
It's settled right on the dasher board on the top. Back checking Stark on the puck. Guys got to start moving the puck with each other.
That's a hard hit from behind. He's going to take a penalty. He's back up on his feet. That was a hit from behind, so that's going to be a 2-on-10. Hopefully Dylan's okay. He's skating off really quick.
Seems to be okay.
So.
Yeah, check from behind. 2-10.
So 2 minutes on the clock, 2 penalties. Checking from behind, misconduct.
Got about another half minute to a minute before Lemieux comes out and the Lake Braddock player comes out from that earlier 10-minute penalty. You need somebody else in the box for the 2-10. And they got to put 2 minutes up on the board, which they did. Yep. 2-10 coming up. Boarding was the call. Won by Sophia to Henry, to Bachman, wide of the net. Bryce able to seal that corner for the moment. Out to Bachman. Offsides.
Damn. Sophia was trapped in the zone.
Yeah. Ryan just needed a half a second delay on that. Still could have gotten the zone, just needed to slow up, but maybe a half a second to let Sophia get back on side.
Things are just not going our way this game.
Nah. Some days they just don't break your way, I guess. Floats back. Baskin on it. Fires cross ice. Henry's going to gather that in around the boards here. Tries to pick out Sophia. Goes a little deep. Fired all the way down.
That's why the possession game is so important in high school hockey.
Yep. Tristan behind the net, trying to gather it in, spins away. Looking for something, picks out Bachman on it. Oh, tried to feed Sophia, broken up with a good stick.
They're taking away all the passing lanes.
They are in the passing lanes perfectly. And we are being a little sloppy. I think we're telegraphing our passes a little bit sometimes. I know, just not our night. Not our night right now. Henry into the zone. Drops it to Sophia. Shot was partially deflected. Doyle on it now. Gets it down low. Fed in center, but nobody's in front to get on that. Puck flutters out. Like Braddock back on, and you got one-on-one here. Looking to kill some time. Smart play on the Lake Braddock's players' part. Kills some time off of it. Down to 47 seconds. Baskin pushes through center. Drops it in, but line changes are happening. D-men are switching. Campbell comes out. Henry's out. Campbell's out. Palomino's out. Stark's out. Parisi's out. Fired up towards Campbell. Bounces off him though, unable to gather it in. Stark gathers it in, trying to find some space. Tried to pick off Luke Henry. Deflects off him into the zone. Lake Braddock fires it the other way. Campbell trying to gain control of it. Brett's out. Parisi's out. Parisi trying to turn with it. Every time we turn with it, we're right into a player. Hit there. Comes to the point. Palomino's going to chip down. Holds it in for the moment. Still has it. Fires it across.
Oh, rolling puck. There it is.
Fired out front.
Okay.
Brett got on the end of it.
Nice pass by
with a
Owen.
good save. Yeah, good opportunity there. This line has had a couple good chances, good plays. Unable to find the back of the net yet. Parisi's going to take this face off.
We were back
Brett
to
and
even
Stark with
strength,
him.
by the way.
Yep. 5-on-5 hockey. 5:12 remaining. Lake Braddock in the lead, 5-1. Nice job there, Palomino and Brett getting on the end of that. Unable to get out of the zone yet, though. Palomino back on it. Trying to drag it up to the net, turned over. Lake Braddock, quick shot. Paddle save, covered, face-off coming up.
Quick look at our road ahead. These are our next couple of weeks. Next week again at St. James. Then the following 2 weeks we'll be here at Prince William. Actually, following 2 games.
Correct.
So that's the next week is the Friday-Sunday double dip.
Yeah, both considered away games for us for those. Our next home game would be the 31st game, which is the last game of the regular season before going into the playoffs. Difficult in this high school arena sometimes when you get, you got travel players and such. They go out of town, you lose some numbers. All the teams deal with it. We're dealing with it tonight.
So odd that both of our goaltenders are out. Like you said earlier, that's probably never happened to you before.
No, this would be a first to my recollection.
I've had it happen on Brett's team with club before, where we've had to borrow a goaltender.
We've had that happen too. Not this year, but we've had it happen in years past where we borrow one from the other team or something like that.
Unfortunately, it happens mostly due to like injury.
So, and that's certainly nothing on Cooper. He's played well tonight, and we have not helped him.
Nope.
So certainly nothing for him to worry about there. We just have not helped him and given him much support tonight. Fired around the boards. Val able to hold into it. Hold on to it. Fired down. Bouncing puck just wide. Maybe we should just throw pucks from the stand into the net. Maybe they won't know it was us.
I'm going to let you do that, sir. I don't want to get kicked out.
It wouldn't be the first time I've been asked to leave a game.
Oh, boy, really?
Yeah.
I guess there's stories.
There's a couple. One wasn't me. It was a guy next to me who I know. Icing on the call here.
And you took the punishment?
I took the punishment because I couldn't convince the ref otherwise. And then one game, the ref warned me he was going to clear all the stands. Everybody. I was like, all right, I'll shut up.
Wow.
It was bad officiating, but what are you going to do?
Was it the one guy who's a fan favorite here at Prince William for years? I forget his name. He's one of the main officials for
I tell you what,
CBHL.
he's usually a really good official. But they were just calling a bad game that night. Older guy, white beard, but it's not Santa. It's not the guy with the
Not
long
the guy
white
with long,
beard.
the ZZ Top.
Nah, not that guy.
I haven't seen him this year.
No, you know what? You are right. I have not seen him. I haven't seen him in house games either, so I hope he's okay and hanging out somewhere. I always thought he was a fair official.
Yeah, I always liked him. He joked around with the kids a good bit.
Yeah.
Well, we're running out of time here,
Yeah,
buddy. Almost
Doyle on it. Yeah.
3 minutes to go here in this third period.
5-1. Doyle dragging it in the zone. Kicking it along, still on it, trying to find something here. Sophia throws it out front, loose puck, still loose. Tied up there. Whistle on the play.
Penalty or net off?
Net off, I think. Face off. Yeah, it looks like they're playing with the net, so thought maybe for a half a second we had a shot at a penalty there, but just the net. Face off, left-hand side. Third line out. Lemieux is out of the box now. He's coming in to take this draw. Lemieux, Stevens, Raja. Raja tried to get it to Stevens. Loose puck there. Montague going coast to coast here. Baskin with a nice block there. Fired back around. Raja off the boards. Lake Braddock still able to hold it in. Lemieux picks it up. Round one. Out of the zone, through center.
He should have plenty of energy after having that long
break.
break.
He's got a long break. There he is. He's showing, and there he goes. His second of the night. Coast to coast, puts it in the corner, gives the bench a little leer too. So 2:09, the comeback might be beginning, 5-2.
Might just be a little too late for that.
It might be, but never say never, my friend. I wouldn't bet on it if I had money.
No,
but
please
you never know. Lemieux line stays out, Campbell on it, picks off Lemieux in the blue line. Trying to find some daylight, still on the puck. Drops it to the point, Baskin around one. Drops it back to Lemieux. Lemieux on the boards. Not much help over there. Nobody dropped to the point when Baskin went in. Left Campbell back there all by himself. Skating back on it. He gets on it.
At this point in the game, what can you lose?
Yeah, you do, I guess, have to press a little bit here, don't you? Campbell's gliding up the ice. Around one.
Come on, Brady, put one in.
Gets below the goal line. I really want to see him put one in the net here. Campbell still on it. Quick shot. Blocked down low. Fired out.
Lake Braddock Fairfax has blocked so many shots tonight.
Fired in.
That one got on goal.
Yeah, that was a good save behind the net. Still loose. Fired off the boards and out to Campbell again. Campbell retreats with it, waiting for everybody to get out. Throws it cross ice towards Baskin. Parisi's out. Baskin, that took a weird bounce too. Not out of the zone. Fired down. Parisi on the end of it. Stark comes over the board. Brett is out. Parisi getting harassed. He gets taken down hard. That's going to be a penalty.
Oh, boy.
Stark comes over. He's going to get a penalty too as he came in late. I appreciate him sticking up, but that was just a bonehead play. That was just a bonehead play, honestly. You had a penalty. You had a power play out of it, and you just evened it up. I just don't like the play.
Would you like to look at that again?
Yeah, I would like to look at it, because I think it was this.
Here's the initial penalty right here.
Yeah, you get the call right there. I mean, maybe he's not retaliating. I mean, the puck was kind of around there, so I don't know. There's about 15 people going in the box for Lake Braddock, and there's 15 people in our box. So I don't know what's going on exactly.
If anything, it was a solid hit.
Oh, it was. I mean, the puck. You know what? Watching it in replay, it doesn't seem as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah. Should we listen in?
Well, the refs are just kind of talking amongst themselves, trying to figure out. Here it comes.
Minor head contact.
So it should all even out.
Sounds like it.
Yep. So the 2-minute minors all even out, except for the 10-minute to your boy, the Goon. So we'll be skating at even strength, 5 and 5.
And then 13 as a rough. So cross-checking, roughing, head contact.
Yeah, I do not envy the scorer's table right now trying to figure out all this.
That little tablet should make everything easy.
It
Boom.
should.
2 button pushes, number, penalty.
Trust me, I've been there. The problem is sometimes when the way they're saying it to you and then they skate away and it's like, wait, was that a major?
Yeah, it's the worst.
Was it a match? Was it a misconduct? Was it just a it gets a little wonky
You know what they
in there.
should do? They should take game sheet and put it up on the glass and allow the referees to come in and do
maybe.
that.
Because it's not in any type of it's alphabetical order by the type of penalty. So if it's a minor, then
Oh.
it's alphabetical and you got to find it.
I thought you had
It's a-
most common penalties.
It
near the-
is. It's just a little wonky. You do get used to it after doing it a couple times, but it's not the easiest
Shouldn't we have
thing.
5?
5-on-5, no?
Hey, we need 5.
Yeah, I think we're trying to sort this out and get another guy on the ice here because it should be 5-on-5. To 2-4. Somebody go out.
They're gonna send
There you go.
Martin out.
Marty's coming over. He'll gladly jump out there. So, Owen, Brett, Marty, defensively, Palomino, and Val, it looks like. Val with a nice little tip out of the air there. Brett trying to feed on. Loose puck gathered into the blue line. Parisi goes around one, trying to get in. Long reach on that kid. They kept it in for a second, but Lake Braddock comes out. Poke checked away by Palomino. Up the boards, though. Brett back on it. That's the Palomino. Palomino lifts it to Parisi. Loose puck. Palomino back on it.
I would not
They're-
want to be that kid.
Yeah. Whew. Marty on it. Drops
Drop.
it to Parisi. Parisi. Oh, high. Got a good look, but high off the glass and behind. Goalie in a fishbowl.
9.2 seconds left.
Well, it certainly ended with a flurry, didn't it?
Snow flurry,
I guess.
something or another.
There is 3 players in Lake Braddock's box, and that's where I guess they keep their one backup goalie. He's been sitting in there too.
Oh, is the goalie in there
The
too?
goalie's in there, but he's been in there since the start of the game, so he's not.
Okay.
He didn't get a penalty or anything.
My
He's
bad.
just sitting in there.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm easily distracted. Squirrel.
Time running down here. Lake Braddock, one rush. Cooper gets it down. There's the whistle, ending the game. So Lake Braddock beats Forest Park 5-2.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate.
Did I see a drone?
Nah,
I
not sure what you're talking about.
don't know what I'm talking about either.
The teams come together behind the
Oh, jeez.
other net. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We'll see you all next Friday,
Yep.
Wayne. Thanks for
Oscar,
calling
again.
Appreciate
Absolutely. Always a pleasure. Have a good weekend, everybody.
it. See you all next week.